Good morning. Look, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are an acquired taste. Why are you still trying to fit in when you was born to stand out? You know you never fit in. Like every time you think of a scenario, you never fit in. You are an acquired taste, okay? You are some like black licorice, okay? You are some like yellow Starburst. Learn to embrace your distinctiveness. Your light just shines so different. I don't know what kind of light bulb she be using. That might be LED. You get what I'm saying? You shine different, boo. Do you?
You have to be okay with being an acquired taste as a human. You have to be okay that you are a fine select breed for a fine select few. And you know how I know this for myself? Do you know how many men tell me they can't stand the sound of my fucking voice? And do you know how many men, when they get cut off, all they're doing is begging me to get on the phone or at least send them a voice note so they can hear this fucking voice? I've had men tell me that without even seeing me, when they only heard me in the back seat and they were in the front seat, that they knew I was hot. Be okay with being an acquired taste, because it's going to get you to the people who can actually appreciate you. And that's where you want to be anyways. You're not for everybody, and that's okay.
This might be a hot take. I want to be an acquired taste. Don't need to be someone that's for everyone. Growing up, and honestly, probably until I started posting on social media, I was such a people pleaser. I still have it in me in moments, but at least I'm a lot more aware. I would try to get everyone to like me. And when people wouldn't like me, I was so upset on why they didn't like me, instead of actually thinking about, did I like them? And I would try so hard to get them to change their mind that it would end up exhausting me. Now I would tell that girl, like, babes, that was never gonna work. No matter what you do and how you choose to live your life, people are gonna have something to say. And that is true for everyone, but especially if you have a bright and bold personality. I'll leave you with this quote: don't spend your life translating your spirit. In friendships and relationships, you're not always gonna be for everyone. Those that understand you and who you are, you don't have to try to impress. You can just be you and they can just be them, and it'll feel natural. At least it should. Be an acquired taste. Strive for that.
Something that I'm currently learning is when you become authentic, start becoming authentic, you become an acquired taste. Because authenticity isn't designed to be universally liked. It is designed to be true. Some people will love your authenticity instantly. Others will resist it, not because you're too much, but because it reminds them of where they are still surviving, not being authentic. Essentially, where they're still performing for survival. When I was still performing for survival, I saw authenticity as unsafe. I saw it as chaos, as someone losing control, because, freedom looked unsafe when I was still surviving. But what I'm learning is that authentic expression is not unsafe. It's aliveness, it's the energy that moves when you stop performing, when you stop rehearsing, start remembering. And what I'm also learning is that there are infinite frequencies in the world, and we are not meant to be an energetic match for every single person that we meet or encounter. When you try to be palatable to everybody, you lose the flavor of your own authenticity. You essentially become diluted and you become extinct in your own essence. So authenticity is the flavor of your soul. Not everybody will have the palate for it, but those who do will taste home.
It is really true when they say that your authenticity, your light, is not meant for everybody to see or digest. A lot of people don't have the abilities or the eyesight to be able to see you in the way that you're meant to be seen. You'll never have to over-explain who you are to people who already have the eyesight to see who you are. I remember a homeboy telling me that I carry an acquired taste. Like, you have to have an acquired taste to get to me, to see me, to understand me. I now understand what he means. I'm not meant for everybody, and I love that about myself. I love that only a few can understand my language, can see my light, can appreciate it, can value it. Makes me more expensive. All those years of wanting to fit in with everybody and people please to just anybody were just me not recognizing that the power that I possess is only meant to be palatable to people who have expensive taste. When I say that not everybody can afford me, they literally can't. And you know it too. You know when you're in an environment where it's just like, oh yeah, I'm not meant to be here. Oh yeah, this is not right. This isn't aligning with who I am. When you begin to accept your authenticity and sit really deeply within yourself, you'll begin to appreciate the rejection and actually seek it out, because then it'll be easier to weed out the fakes and align with the people who you're meant to align with.